We're here with head women's volleyball coach Kellee Roesel as she enters her 10th season at the helm of the Regals. Coach, you've won your 5th straight SCIAC title last season and advanced to the NCAA tournament for the 7th straight year. What are some things that you're looking forward to in 2015?
Well, I was just excited to get on the floor with the kids. We've got a really good group of returning kids that have been super dedicated in the off season, and I was excited to see what our new kids could bring to the floor. So that's basically what I was most excited about, and having Kevin be here full time as the men's coach and my assistant has been wonderful. So just most excited to get on the floor and get after it.
And you returned many key players from last year's team, including All-American Allie Easton and All-West Region selections Michelle Lawrence and Sarah Pappas. Talk a little bit about them and some of your other key returners from last year.
You know, they're just 3 studs. They're really dedicated to what we're doing here, and worked really hard in the weight room in the off season, had a great spring, worked hard this summer, and you know, we're just really prepared coming in. This group is in as good a shape, if not better, than any group I've ever had, and that says a lot because I've had some really dedicated groups in the past. But all 3 are really physical. All 3 are pretty excited to start the season and get it going, and all 3 will play, you know, some leadership roles for us this year. So but you know, Michelle's not going to surprise anybody, and neither Sarah. I'm sure everybody has them circled on our roster, and you know, Allie's one of the best outside hitters in the nation. So they know that coming in, and they've worked tremendously hard, and will continue to work really hard to make sure that they put us in the best situation to win.
And who'll be some of the other key returners coming back?
Pua on the right side is probably in the best shape of her life, and had just an amazing spring season. Nikki Tethrow is a captain for us, and kept us in a lot of matches last year as a libero, and really strong leadership with her and Allie this year. Diana Rohr, you know, just consistently does her job out there, and a couple of returning setters that got some time last year, so that's kind of a question mark for us right now. But both Jamie and Michaela had great off seasons and are competing really hard. Hope Stewart is just a specimen out there, and is one of the most athletic kids I've ever had here. Monica Lundgren is backing up both of those middles and is making it really difficult for me to choose starters every night. So our returners are pretty dialed in. They've been working really hard and are pretty excited about everything that's going on right now in the gym.
And in addition to those returners, who will be some of the new faces to the Regals this year?
We brought in 4 freshmen. Amanda Roberts is outside from NorCal and is technically sound as any new kid I've ever brought in. CJ O'Brien's a libero from Libero DS from Florida, and killed the conditioning the first day. I don't know if I've ever had a freshman in that good a shape. Stephanie Raphson is a San Diego setter who is making a name for herself out there. She's pretty good, working really hard. And Erin Scholar is a nice little transfer for us, who's an outside right side and is super physical. So kind of started the season seamless. Last year we had a really big recruiting class, and this year those 4 are just, I mean, we've been practicing for a week and it seems like they've been with us for years. So really exciting for us.
Yeah, you mentioned you've been practicing for a week now. Tell us a little bit about what you've seen so far from this group during training camp.
I've seen that they've done their homework and they've really dedicated themselves to you know, what our goals are this year. They're in as good a shape, like I said. They're super physical. A lot of that has to do with their dedication in the weight room. Coach Holmberg's done a great job with this group in the off season, and they're as physical and in as good a shape as any team. We kind of pride ourselves on that here. So super athletic. We played the alumni last night, and I was really impressed with our group against a really good group of alumni. We looked over on the other side, and there's 6 former All-Americans over there, and we're kind of putting them through their paces, and so that was really fun for me to see. I know we're all just excited to, you know, have the first tournament and get it going, and but we're just trying to take it one day at a time right now, one practice at a time.
And so finally, what are your goals and expectations this year?
Goals and expectations are always the same. I just want them to work as hard as they possibly can every second they're on the court, stay on the same page. be selfless, continue to improve all the time throughout the season, and to love it.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck this season.
Yeah, thanks.